Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So this is my outdoor tub pond and I'm about to add some more fish to it. So I just got back from the Las Vegas wash from a session of wild fish collecting. Got some wild caught mollies and at least one mosquito fish. So a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago or so, I added some wild caught mollies in here in this tub, and unfortunately most of them jumped out, but I'm going to continue to try to stock this with wild caught mollies until some stay put and breed, and some that are born in here can get used to it being in here. I also have a 20-gallon tank inside that I'm going to put some in that has a lid on it, so hopefully that can contain them. But yeah, so I do anticipate losing some as they jump that I put in here, but I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, if anything, the wild caught fish that I caught, the mollies, were caught from an isolated puddle from the Las Vegas wash, so eventually that would dry up and they would perish anyway, so this actually could give them a better chance at living. But yeah, so if you saw my previous video, I used bottle traps to collect some fish. So I collected 4 bags worth. I got 3 right here, and one of them I already released into this specimen container, so we can try to get a look at them. The water is kind of murky. And by the time I got back, it is approaching sunset, so we don't have that much light left up here. Yeah, so these are 3 of the fish that I caught with the small bottle trap, and I believe they are female mollies, so not fat, big, older, pregnant ones, but yeah. Well, this container is not, the water's not clear, and just being out here in the sun with from dirty water before, it's not the clearest, but anyway, yeah. So I'm going to put these in here, and what I believe is in here. Earlier today I saw one of the larger fish like come to the surface, so I believe it was one of the female mosquito fish, and last I knew there was a male adult molly, 2 adult female mosquito fish, and every day I've been seeing one of the smaller fish, which I believe is one of the guppy antler hybrids that I added in here. Oh, okay. There was one of the fish just right there at the surface, so this being outside, whatever bugs come to the surface, and I think that was what just happened, tried to eat a bug on the surface. So, well, that's a good sign that there's fish in here, even though I don't see them as the water is murky and like green water. But yeah, so in they go. Hopefully they will stay put and not jump. As I mentioned, the first group that I added in here, a few hours later, I released them and went inside for a bit. A few hours later I came out and I found a couple of them dried up on the outside, of the next day we had even more. Alright, so those are going in here, and then let's see, I already made a decision of what's going where. This bag, yeah, this is the bag that has the large jumbo pregnant female mollies, and there's a male mosquito fish in there, but these are going to go inside in the 20-gallon with the lid on it, because I don't want to lose them to jumping. So I think the best chance would be in the 20-gallon inside. And also, I think this is, yeah, this one's gonna go inside. This was a giant male. So one giant male molly, a couple giant pregnant female mollies, and then other smaller mollies. And I know there was like a mosquitofish. I don't think I got any female mosquitofish in today's collection session. And then here, these are from the first fish that I collected today from the large bottle. But yeah, so I'm going to put these in this specimen container. We'll take a look at them, and those are going to go in the tub. So stand by. Alright, so 5 fish in here. And as I thought when I collected them, when I first looked at them, when I bagged them up, I thought they were all males, and it does appear to be 5 gonopodiums, all of them. So that, yeah, as I was collecting them, I was kind of disappointed that they were first bottle trap, first ones that I bagged up were all males. So, yeah. Alright, so all these males are gonna go in here. And there they go. So, yeah. Hopefully they can adapt and decide they like their new home and do not commit suicide and jump out like their predecessors. Alright, you can see some in there. The first time I collected some and I put them in here, there was a good mix of males and females, and they were just like circling around, like the males immediately were chasing the females. And I think that's what resulted in a lot of the jumping. But yeah, this time there's more plants in here. I threw a bunch of anacris in here. There's subwasser tang, and the water is darker, so I don't know. Maybe that will make a difference and prevent them from jumping. Well, just gonna leave it as it is, and now we're gonna go inside and put these in the 20-gallon. Stand by. Alright, so there's 2 of the bags of today's wild caught fish, live bearers from the Las Vegas Wash, going in the 20-gallon. This is a 20-gallon high. So it has Java moss, subwasser tang, and maybe some little bits of Java fern in here. So this tank was just serving as a dumping ground for excess Java moss. Really, the Java moss I was pulling out that was covered in blackbird algae I was dumping in here, and then I threw a bunch of anacris in here, and that all pretty much like died off. So that was like all rotting. So that might have made the water quality poor, because I did put a female molly, one of the wild caught mollies, in here after the first batch were jumping from the tub. So, but unfortunately she died like the first night, so maybe that was because the water quality was poor. So, but I did a couple days ago do a 90% water change, so it should be fresh water, even though this is Java moss is kind of rotten. brown or well just brown, but this, it bounces back. I've had this happen in one of my aquariums when I moved, and then after getting it set up again, it all rebounded. But yeah, so how this is like that, it was what was underneath not getting light was brown, and then when I did the water change, it's all kind of moved around. So I don't know, with this towards the top, hopefully it'll get light and rebound. But anyway, what we're focusing on are the fish. So we get this giant male, magnificent specimen. The other one in there is a female, a smaller female. And then the other bag has two giant females, giant pregnant females, so I'd really like to get them to drop their babies in here. And then there's some other smaller females, two smaller female mollies and a male. And then there's two male mosquitofish. So yeah, turns out I did not get any female mosquitofish, but these, like right here, has a male mosquitofish. So you can see how long that gonopodium is relative to the entire size of the fish, the rest of the fish's body. That's what's different with male mosquitofish and female mosquitofish, which I don't have any collected today, but they really just look like female guppies, just without color. So I just want to make sure that I get these in here. That's why I'm just going to dump the whole bag in. I don't want to have any mishaps, so the mosquitofish will go in here. But knowing that I do have mosquitofish in the pond, I'll at least move one of the two in there. I'll just catch it later. So yeah, so I can have one to join the females in there. So I know, yeah, there was, just as we got back, before I released any of the new fish that I caught today, seeing that one that came to the surface in the tub, I think that was one of the female mosquito fish. So yeah, have the male join them, and then the other one will just stay in here, and then eventually I'll get a female to join it in here. So yeah, all right, so I'm going to release these. So hopefully they'll be okay this time. I mean, the possibility exists that they could die tonight. I could wake up tomorrow and they could die, but hopefully that won't happen this time. And I'm just going to keep doing it. Really, what I ultimately want to have is to get some babies to be born in here in captivity, so they can be born here and just be acclimated to their new environment. You know, kind of similar to guppies. With all, you know, the guppies that I have, I mean, I have a ton of them. They're reproducing, having babies in, as they are, but when I first got back into fish keeping, it was over 6 years ago now. When I first guppies that I got, all the males were dying on me, even the females, and I did get some females to have some babies before they died, and then those babies grew up, and that's when I really got the population going. But the store-bought guppies in the beginning were all dying off. So that could happen with these adults, but I think if we can get some babies born here, that's when we'll be able to get the populations going. But yeah, all right, so I'm going to release these, and then we'll take a look at them in the tank. Stand by. All right, they've been released, and so far so good. Look at that male. That is a magnificent specimen. And there's the jumbo fat females. There's a smaller female. And those two right there are male mosquitofish. There's a giant male. Yeah, there's a good look at the male mosquitofish. So yeah, relative to mollies or guppies or flatties or any other live bearers, there got a podium relative to the rest of their body are larger. Yep, there's the smaller males. That's the other male mosquitofish. Alright, there's the two big ladies. That one's a little bit bigger, but yeah, two good sized females. Alright, there they go. Acting like mollies. So, yeah, hopefully they will be okay in their new home and the water is suitable for them. When I did release that one lone female molly last time, you know, upon being released, she looked fine, but before I went to bed that night, she passed away, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, just the way they're behaving now, I think we're gonna be okay. So hopefully they don't jump through the opening here with the hang on back filter, but you know, it might happen, but I think most of them will not get through there. I mean, even my other aquariums, like with guppies, platies, and swordtails, some of them do make it through those openings, but for the most part, should be fine. And yeah, looking good. This is what I was hoping for. I mean, they really look great. No, they're like flawless. Nice and healthy. At least they appear to be anyway. Yeah. So hopefully, what we're aiming for is to get them to breed, and then have multiple generations. And just remain cool looking with their, wild type colorings. I still haven't gotten one of the dark ones. There are like a couple dark males in there. They're more black looking with orange tails. Like these are kind of olive colored, a little bit of blue with that kind of gold tail, but it's still kind of plain. But I do like them better than domesticated store-bought mollies that are, yeah. I do. That male is awesome. All right. So we'll check in on them tomorrow or in the next few days and see how things are going. And I will be going back to the Las Vegas Wash. I'll have plenty of opportunities to get more. So yeah. All right. So stay tuned for what's ahead. And oh, by the way, not just these wild mollies. I got a bunch of other tons of other aquariums with other community tanks and such. I haven't been showing those as much lately, but I will now that if I can get these settled in here, I'll start showing my other fish more again. All right, so stay tuned for what's ahead, and that's it for now. And remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishes. Thanks for watching.